We're going to talk about becoming a millionaire with crypto. Is it actually possible? Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please do subscribe, hit the bell button, like and comment. Now, this is not a how to do it because I've not done it, right? Simple as that. But I want to explain certain things in my parameters, in how my maths is kind of working out to be on that journey to do it, and how you can do it as well. So please do stick around. Now, there's a little person on the screen here. Hello. I'm not going to mention his name, but a bit of a scammer in the industry, in my overall opinion, not financial advice on that. This person likes to share a newsletter, a fancy little video saying that you could invest in 6 coins and make $6 million. The most recent one is that 6 coins, 6 million. It was 5 coins to 5 million. That was last year. This one's 6. You can probably guess what's happening next year. 7, and then 8, and 9. Yeah, have people made millions? No. So let's talk about a few things first. Now, I've looked at my portfolio recently. If you go into like the Delta app or Blockfolio, you can go into your token kind of analytics essentially of your investments, when you bought, when you've sold, etc., or what your overall value is right now. Mine's currently at 27x for the year. I'm really happy with it. I'm like, which is good. But it's not life-changing in terms of, well, if I take profits right now, what's going to happen? Well, nothing. I need to then carry on with that journey. And I'm going to explain what the journey is in a second. It's called compounding of profit, and I'm going to explain. So throughout this year, it's been a bit rough. If you didn't buy the dip in, February, March time, well, I did in some coins, not loads. I wish I bought more because that would have changed the dynamic even more. The game is simple. If you look at any investing sort of teaching, methodology, book, whatever, by the way, check out that channel. Free stuff coming, by the way. Tutorials. Yeah, it's good. Anyways, got distracted there. What was I talking about? Yeah, so investing is simple. You do your research. You buy low, you profit high. People don't like that P word. It's like saying the word piss. Like, please do. You're going to realize in a second why it's important, right? So throughout this year, I'm going to give you 2 examples of 2 coins that I bought at a very, very low price. Now, I bought Utrust ages ago, right? ICO levels, right? Back at 5 cents in 2017, and it made me a ton of money, right? It made me my first real 10x off an early investment, which was really good. It kind of went up and then went down, and there's been a lot of good changes, a lot of good things are coming out with Utrust as well. And I actually bought it. Now we're going to go real ugly charts, by the way. Yeah. I bought some in April time. I actually bought my dad some as well, which is quite cool. But anyways, moving on. So I bought around like tiny levels. You can see these levels here. They're like disgusting, right? They were so small in price. I didn't buy that much though. I wish I bought more. I was like, oh, you idiot. I only put a little bit in. But overall, I took profits as it was going up because it was making a lot of money. Multiples in this market is key, right? It's key on how you survive and how you make money. Say if you bought a coin at 1 cent, just to put this out there, every single time it goes over, like it makes a cent, it's going to multiply your early investment, your first position. If you bought at 10 cents, you've got to then get 10 cents to make 1x, double your money. For me though, that's a 10x every single time. That is how the likes of Verge, the likes of XRP, PivX and stuff like that made millions for people. That could happen. If I stuck a decent wad in Utrust at the time, instead of just thinking, well, actually, it's all right, it's a decent bag, I would have made way more money, which is really, really frustrating. But it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? But that's how it works, and it's the same situation. But now, what's happened here is it's given me money. It's given me fuel. It's given me profit to allow me to then sell it, do all the stuff that I need to do in terms of on Coinly to make sure that, yeah, I've got to keep that away or whatever for taxation shit. Anyway, moving on. And then I can put it elsewhere. That elsewhere money is where the money is, where you can make more money. And I'm going to explain a coin that is one that you can look at as a potential opportunity. Now, for me, compounding a profit is the mentality of everyone in this space should be doing in crypto. Why? It's a very speculative market. It's very hot and cold, and new things come out every day, right? There's always going to be a good coin. Now, most people know my investments. I've mentioned what mine. In 2 years, they might be totally different. I might have made a ton of money off those, and I may be putting profits elsewhere in newer, more shiny object coins that are low and have a good solid use case to make even more money. That's the game we're playing here. It takes time. The same with Bitcoin. It's took time to get to where it is right now. A huge success. Look at Ethereum, a huge success. And you've got different types of coins. You've got it like investing. You've got cyclicals where they go up and down, up and down, up and down, and they're always going to make you money. You've got the boom and busters where they just go bang and then die. There's all kinds of different variations of this. It's very, very random, right? But another coin as well that did very, very well for me in terms of allowing me to have that 27, 28x throughout the course of the year so far, unless it nosedives and it's going to tumble, was Voyager. Voyager's another one. I didn't get it as clean as Utrust. I put a little bit more into this one because I know it anyways, but this was another one that was like stupidly low. I was like, it's 2 cents, man. I can't not buy it. And I bought it, and now it's what, 5x or whatever it is compared to what I originally bought into, or something like that. I can't quite remember. It was like mid-May. I was like, oh, it's like 2 point something cents. That's cheap. I'm going to go for it. And yeah, it's done well since. So that does help. But now I've taken a little bit off the table. I've got money to play with. I'm like, right, where do I go with it? Well, I'm going to buy something a bit more new, a bit more, ambitious, shiny, because it's a risk-free investment. Now with that, what I tend to do is use profits to always grow. Now, the money that I've got in the market, it's long gone in terms of what my original outlay was. Most people know this in my story. I put $2,000 into the market. I'm playing with way more than that with no risk, without putting money into it from my own personal savings accounts, whatever. I don't have to, which is brilliant. So that's a position that you need to get into. With crypto using profits, it makes it easier because you can find something and you can go, well, actually, if I put $1,000 in that, yeah, it's profit from another coin, whatever, happy days. So yeah, if you're using profits, it's fine because it's profit. It's, yeah, fair enough. But if you've allocated $1,000, for example, and you've already made 10,000 somewhere else on a very good investment, that $1,000 could grow into something even bigger on a more riskier project. That's the point I'm trying to get at. And people don't do it. They're like, oh, profits. But actually, people don't even take profits in some cases. They're scared of it. So again, with Voyager, I took profits on that. I put it elsewhere. And there's one coin I want to mention. And I mentioned the other day was this. Platos. I got the card in my wallet over there. I'm going to try it over Christmas time. I have a little bit of the token, not much. But when you look at the core assets of payment cards, this has only got a 5.8 million market cap. This is the sort of caveat you should be going for when you've got profits to play with. Finding the lower cap coins that are not on the big exchanges, that don't have the biggest partnerships, they're not wide world available yet. This will be though. Cool, potentially. So when you look at it, it's a debit card. It's very, very simple. We all know what happens with debit card payment models. They do well. Crypto.com did very well. Utrust does very well. Swipe did very well. They're all much bigger than this. If you could go and invest in this and it becomes the likes of Utrust market cap, or it becomes the likes of Crypto.com market cap, it is going to make you a lot of money. Simple as that. That's just the valuation proposition of the token. When you look at overall the roadmap here, which is available on their website, you can see what they're aiming to do, the banking licensing and stuff. What's a bit of profit into an investment like this, whether it goes well or not, it's profit. You should be using that money made elsewhere to essentially aid you to grow further, which is key. But what people tend to do is the crap version of life. It's like, oh, I've made a little bit of money on Bitcoin, I'm going to buy a Lambo. You shouldn't be buying depreciated assets essentially with profits. You should be looking to grow more, and then when you are totally steady and capable, crack on. But when you look at the overall market, in my overall opinion, I still think we're undervalued. I still think this is such a long way to go in life. But you got to do the 3 most important things. Research, buy it low, take profits, right? Repeat the cycle. Research, buy low, take profits. Repeat the cycle. For a period of time, and it could be years, 10 years, 20 years. And as I say in previous videos, if I put that $2,000 into any other market, the stock market, no. Property, wouldn't get a house. I would not be in the position I am now thanks to crypto. But will I make $1 million? Potentially, if I keep on this journey. If I keep buying good projects low, taking profits, using those profits to buy again low in another project that is quite good, got certain things, I probably will. And to finish off this video, just to show you something as well, the stock to flow model, as wishy-washy as it is, and I do not believe that the values. I think I think they should bin this column completely. If it's going to go off a factor, it should be going off wallet size, adoption and stuff like that, not the valuation proposition, because that's very, very manipulated in my opinion. In terms of how it works is, what the suggested model is, growth. And I think that on top cryptos, the cryptos like Ethereum, you know, simple really. Ethereum, Bitcoin, good ones. That will grow over time. Ecosystems, blockchains, the availability around the world, payment mechanisms, stuff like that, good. If we do have a model like this and the curve of crypto keeps going up with adoption, well, a lot of investments are going to make money, but the idiots, the dumb money, will buy at the tops. It's up to you guys though to do your research, buy low and take profit, and keep repeating that cycle over a period of time. In 10 years, you could well be very, very wealthy if you play it right, if you stick to it, discipline. Simple. I'm doing all right. I just do these YouTube videos for fun to teach people. Doesn't worry me overall what happens with crypto. At the end of the day, the profits are king. Don't forget to take them, because you can use them to make even more.